Time for Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at my new Olympia Tools workbench. So this is a new workbench I set up in my garage here, and just finished assembling it. Not gonna lie, it was definitely a challenging assembly. All the parts were supposed to be labeled, but they actually weren't. However, it did have instructions that I was able to follow, and everything came together reasonably well. So this is the workbench itself. You can see the Olympia Tools logo on the front. And for starters, we've got a nice big shelf down at the bottom here. This is solid. There's some bolts I'm going to put in to hold this in place. But that's my shelf down at the bottom there, and I can put storage on there. Then we have two drawers that slide out on bearings here. Just make sure you get those seated in properly so that everything is locked in place. But nice little bit of storage down below here. Right now I've just got some of the hardware from assembly and a couple of the tools, but obviously I'll organize those. Then the top, we've got the work surface here, nice and solid. It's probably about a ½ inch thick, probably MDF with a little bit of a plastic kind of coating on it. And it's a nice big work surface. Seems like it'll clean relatively easily. And then we've got our pegboard. I'm going to a different angle here so you can see this a little bit better. We've got our pegboard on the back. So if I want to do pegboard hangers and hang tools, which I plan to do, can do that here. And that keeps everything nice and accessible and hopefully keeps this work surface relatively clear. Another nice thing, it has a plug strip on the side, and this connects down. I plugged it into the wall. I'll have to deal with this tangle of wires later. But then it's also got this that comes up to a LED lamp along here, and I can switch this on and off, mounts underneath here so I can get some light on my work surface, which is great. And then on the top here, I've got an extra little shelf that's I can put some storage up there as well, but I really like the hanging storage this is going to facilitate. It's metal construction, the actual assembly of it. It's called a boltless design. This has got a little bit chipped on the side going in, that's fine. Boltless design, you basically just put these in and then hammer them into place. And there are some bolts though, so there's some bolts holding the pegboard on, for example, and holding the top of this down. But overall, easy in the sense that you don't have to screw a bunch of different things in, just a little bit confusing on the assembly. Otherwise, really great workbench, seems super solid. I think it can support up to 500 pounds overall. So, for what I'm going to be using it for, which is mostly electronics work, I think this will work really great. That's my Olympia Tools bench. I'm going to set it all up now.